Man, 2 basketball games, that's a lot in one night for DSN. Well, just you wait. This crew is getting ready to be all ball for 5 days straight. That's because the Governor's Challenge is less than a week away. It's the largest holiday basketball tournament in the country, taking place right here in Salisbury at the Wicomico Civic Center and other locations. And these two right here are so excited for some high school hoops. We've got DSN's Kayla Santiago, the sports director, and of course we've got the assistant director of the Governor's Challenge, Jenkins. Guys, this is less than a week away.
Yeah,
are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I mean,
We're
we've talked about this. We did the selection show earlier in the year, and I mean, there's just so many good teams coming to Salisbury. It's always a fun event. So many fans are able to fill the stands, and they'll be at the Civic Center. We have games at Wicomico High School, and then also at University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
Yep. Wow. So Kayla, kind of set this thing up for us. How does it work? You know?
A lot of games, a lot of basketball, but I love it. I absolutely love the whole entire tournament. So it's Tuesday from Saturday. There's about 7 to 8 games a day. Wow. And on the Delmarva Sports Network, you can watch live on the airwaves. You can watch the live commentary of all the games. They got the skills challenge, the three-point contest, the dunk contest, so many other things as well. And then after that, we'll actually have the final score every single night, and we'll kind of recap all the action. And then we'll also, on the free DSN app, have Court 2 at the Civic Center, the games at Wicomico High School and the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. So we're covering all the bases, 5 days of the week. You're going to love your basketball. You might get sick of it by the end of the week, but trust me, it's going to be some of the best talent you'll see all year long on DSN.
Oh, that's going to be so awesome. And a lot of this talent, Chris, is coming from all over, right?
Yeah, I think we are drawing from 12 or 13 different states this year,
really?
Plus Canada. As far as Arizona would be the main one, Arizona Compass, who has been on the shore before and been a fan favorite. They're number 4 in the country right now, I believe. Pretty much every single player is going to play D1 or being recruited to, so they are probably the most entertaining and athletic team we might have ever seen at Governor's Challenge, so we're pretty excited about that one. And a ton others.
I'm sure. And Kayla, what's our talent here on the Eastern Shore looking like?
There's so much talent. I'm really excited to see, especially the cross-conference battle. We've got Dover and Stephen Decatur, 2 teams that are really good in their respective conferences. I'm curious to see how they do against each other. There's just so much talent that we get to cover here every single day on DSN. But this is the top of the top right now. You have a ton of fans coming to the Civic Center. It's really a lot of pressure, I think, on these kids, but they're also super excited for it. Just talking to the athletes on the Eastern Shore. You know, we were just at Decatur covering Bryson Coleman's signing, and he said, I'm so excited to play a team like Dover because they don't get to play that during the regular season. So it really gives them a chance to kind of play those tough teams, because once you get across the bridge or in the Henlopen Conference, once you get up to that Wilmington area, you're going to face teams that are as talented as these ones. So this is a real test to kind of see where you're at for the rest of your season. Yeah,
and it really must be great experience for them, just in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I mean, number one is we want to get kids on the shore and everywhere seen. So we have a plethora of college coaches every single year. Another big piece that a lot of teams love about it is that we play on a college-sized court. So when they play at the Bob in Delaware or UMD in Maryland, when they advance to the state championship, teams that come to us, they have experience playing on that court, which most high school teams don't. So that, and then just, I mean, playing in a 5,000-seat arena, you can't really beat that, and especially as a high school athlete.
Absolutely, and this has been going on for 40-plus years. And some of the players who have played in this Governor's Challenge have gone big, right?
Yeah, so I want to say we're right around the 10 mark now. In the NBA, and then actually we had our first one in the WNBA this year. Abby Myers out of Maryland was a WNBA draft pick. I think she finished the year on the Mystics. But in the NBA, guys like Emmanuel Quickly, who is tearing it up for the Knicks, Obi Toppin, Patrick Williams, Nick Claxton, Jordan Hawkins was a first-round pick this year. So it's a pretty deep list that has grown very quickly in the past 5 years, pretty much. That's it's going to keep growing with probably at least 10 you'll see this year.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
And if folks do want to come, they can just show up. Easy, you know, just pick the games you want to go to all of them.
Yeah, pretty easy, and you can find the full schedule on DSN as well, so we'll kind of show you all the course that they have. But it's right at the Civic Center or at Wicomico High School, or if you're in Princess Anne area, you can go to University of Maryland Eastern Shore. There's so many different locations, and it's always fun to see the crowds there because there's so many crowds, especially for the local teams, but also, you know, the squads coming from Arizona or even like DeMatha across the bridge. You see a lot of those teams and those parents kind of filter in as well. So definitely come in. It's a treat. You're just going to see the best high school basketball. I love it. If I wasn't commentating it, I'd probably go just as a fan to watch it because there's just so much talent, and you don't see it anywhere else besides this tournament.
Absolutely. And like it's right after Christmas, so there's kind of still the magic of Christmas going on.
Exactly. And the day after, we have a ton of Bayside Henel Open matchups, all the entire day on court 1, I believe, the day after Christmas, and then spread throughout. A lot of them mixed up with Bennett and Sally's right after Arizona Compass, and right after Arizona Compass and DeMatha. So huge matchups all throughout the week.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you guys. I know you guys are going to be very busy over the next couple days. So, and I know you'll nail it though. So, sounds good. All right. Kayla and Chris, thank you so much. And again, make sure you check out the Governor's Challenge. And